All right, let's break it down. So, once again, this is in C major, but I have a B7 chord in there, so I'm going to have to do some things over the B7. Remember our possibilities. I could play a B7 arpeggio, I could play B mixolydian, or I could play B Phrygian dominant. In this song, it's a little slower, so I'm really just trying to isolate that one note that stands out in the B7 chord, which is going to be a D sharp. So, here's the solo. First thing, I start off on the and of 3. I'm going to play the note G, 5th fret of the D string. 7th fret of the G, I'm going to bend up a full step and back down. Finally landing on the root note C, 5th fret of the G string. Okay, so the first intro, which starts on the and of 3, sounds like this. Okay, now the B7 chord comes in right away, so I'm going to play that D sharp note, 8th fret of the G string. Now we go to an E minor chord. I'm going to play E, 9th fret of the G string. Then I'm going to play also on the G string, 7, 9, 10. Now some bends, also on the G string. I'm going to bend 12, up a full step and back down. Hammer on from 10 to 12 and pull off back to 10. Slide down to 9. Then 9, 10, 9, 7, also on the G. And then 7, 5, 4, still on the G. And I'll bend up the 4, half step and back down. So far we've done this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and now I'm going to play also on the G string, 4, 5, 7, back to 5, 5, 7, 9 on the G. Now the B7 chord comes in again, so I'm going to play that same D sharp, 8th fret of the G string. Once again, 8, 9, 11, 12 on the G. 14, 12 on the D. Jumping up to 15 on the B. Bending 14 on the G up a full step, coming down to 12 on the G. Then I'm going to play 14 on the D to 12 G, jumping up to 13 on the high E string. I want to hit the F when the F chord comes in. 15 on the high E, I'm going to bend up a full step and come back down. Then I'm going to play 13, 15, and pull off back to 13. Slide down to 12 on the high E. And then 12, 13, 15. Bending 17 on the high E up, full step. Hitting that 3 more times. Coming back down, I'm going to end the solo now. 15, 17, 19 on the high E. Finally coming up to 20. And that's the whole solo. So that's a secondary dominant in the key of C. We had a B7 chord. The B7 is known as the 5 of 3. And I really just tried to isolate that D sharp note. So have fun with the jam track on that one and have at it.